I'm Art Crandall, and this is Earth News. Tonight on our show, we have lead anchor Brad Crandall joining us. Now, Brad, you're doing a fantastic job on your news show. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Are you serious? You switched the beginning to this?
What?
I mean, it's good piano and everything, but this is kind of corny.
I'm very tired, and I just need a wake-up call. Yeah.
Let's go to the old beginning.
Let's go to the old beginning.
Don't change it. Sorry.
It's all good, man. If you didn't like the beginning, you could have just told me from the start.
I'm sorry.
Alright, anyway, Art Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
And that means you're watching Earth News.
Yes, that does.
Only the facts, all the time.
Only facts, no fiction.
No facts.
You know.
Well, you know what they say. I get checked out more than a book at the library. 50 Shades, too.
Oh, yeah? More than 50 Shades?
More than 50 Shades. Anyway.
Wow, the girls love picking up that one.
Oh, that's a nice shirt you got on there, Brad.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
NHL, you know, the lockout and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Really stinks, but hey, still rocking.
You know?
At least you won that cup in 2011, you know.
Oh, that's true.
And hey, it's funny you notice my shirt because your shirt says Bunghole Liquors.
It does.
Wait, what does that say? We're not number one, but
we're right up there.
Oh,
that's some
a
good publicity for Bunghole Liquors.
That is. And by the way, that's a very good store.
Very good store. I believe
really
it's Peabody and Danvers. 2 stores. They do sell those shirts, by the way, which is a very hot selling item.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't ask if I wanted one.
I did not, because I was too busy buying myself one. Anyway, so let's jump right into the news. Did you hear about what happened on the X Factor?
No, I didn't. Hold on. Can you snap it on his face?
Snap it on mine?
There we go.
Oh, hello. And snapping it on my face. The X Factor, Panda Ross, she performed in front of the judges. It was funny because 2 contestants left that evening. One in handcuffs and the other one in an ambulance.
Get out of here, really?
On the X Factor. I'm not kidding you.
So do we know what happened?
Yeah, so Panda Roz, a 42-year-old plus-size model is what we're calling her. If you see her, you'll know what I'm talking about. She wowed the judges with her deep-voiced and energetic rendition of Sam Cooke's Bring It On Home. Particularly Simon Cowell loved it. She dedicated the song to him. But she pointed to a gold medallion on her neck that said single. Simon is my baby daddy. Awkward. That's not even the best part about this. Well, it's not even the worst part. Let's go into that. She said she's cuddly with everything because she's a panda. I don't know. It was very odd because she had been in the hospital with pneumonia, but got an early release so that she could audition for Simon. Her audition was amazing. She got 4 yeses. Simon told her she sounded like a legend, but it was backstage when Panda got a hug from Demi that things took a turn for the worse. In Demi's embrace, Panda's pneumonia started to kick in. She told Demi she needed to spit. Probably not something Demi Lovato hears every day. But the spitting got worse, so-and-so. The medics had her on a stretcher, under an oxygen mask, and then in the back of an ambulance.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Now, while that was going on, D'Angelo Wallace, who was known as a hyper-confident guy, promised that he sung better than Justin Bieber and Britney Spears on Chris Brown's With You. rather than stop, he sang the song, and he ran off with the mic still attached to him, apparently a $3,000 value. Despite having the camera still on him, he roamed the street of Kansas City. The crew reported the mic stolen and had him arrested.
Wow.
So after the audition, he stole the mic, ran away with it, and it was...
You know, that's like us just being after the show, being like, okay. But, dude, that's ridiculous.
When I saw that, I was like, get out of town.
What?
Like,
See, that one time
you're on an audition.
It's like the one time you're watching it.
Maybe he
and that happened.
And he was like, I'll probably get a quick $3,000 for this microphone right here. I'm going to jack that.
Right? Seriously. I think I've seen like one episode. And none of that
I've never watched The X Factor. Apparently, there's a bunch of people on it from in Connecticut. When like one of my friends was watching it, and another one was on it. I don't know.
Did you see the crazy Indian one that I showed you? Where the guys like started really like breaking like glass over themselves and then like running themselves over with cars and stuff.
Like
and,
on X Factor?
It was like one in India, and they were like horrified. It was absolutely ridiculous.
I did not see that, but I'll have to check that out.
I'll show you later. It's pretty good.
Speaking of
pretty
YouTube,
messed up.
Speaking of YouTube, we are now on YouTube. Look up Earth News, Episode 1 and Episode 2. Look for the Find Funny Productions tag.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Pretty nice. We got all our old Dover Sherburne Worldwide News ones on there.
Oh, that's good. Well, hey, if you guys missed any episodes, you should check them out. They're very nice.
Check them out.
Or if you want to send any money to us, right?
If you still want to send money, just tag yourself in one of those videos. Let us know. We're taking all marketing and advertising campaigns.
We sure are. And if you want to call in on the show,
like Mike from Dover, feel free.
Yeah. So.
I know. It's funny. I know.
Hello? Told me to call in?
Yeah.
Is he calling in?
Is he calling in?
Hello? You guys are still on the air?
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, man, I thought you were gone for good.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're not done yet, buddy. We're upgrading.
Thanks for ruining my day. Bye.
Oh, Mike.
You know what?
Guy.
He's always a pleasure to talk to.
He really is, I think he just isn't used to being loved.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
He's good.
We love him, and our fans love him. Our fans do love him.
I actually think he's very mean.
Yeah, well, anyway. So, did you hear about what happened in New Orleans?
No.
All right. So, you know how Mardi Gras has everybody flashing around and drunken rivalries, and everybody's getting, a little bit of GG, whatever. And so after dark, street preachers are forbidden. Everything else is fair game, but street preaching is forbidden.
Oh, you can't pee on the street?
No, preaching. Well,
yeah.
I mean...
No, I know, but...
That too.
You can't preach?
You can't preach because 2 weeks ago, a small group of street preachers were arrested during a gay pride festival. Perhaps the first people to be booked under nearly a year of this against aggressive solicitation on Bourbon Street. I just don't understand. Yes, there's all that going on. Is street preaching really the worst thing?
I know. This is America. I thought this was America.
Isn't this America?
Jeez. Do you have any other stories?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
but
hey, I'll go. Sorry. All right. I didn't want to be rude. A new drug caused bizarre and irrational behavior as emerged in South Australia.
Hold on. Ready? Snap and get
Watch.
Brad.
Camera magic.
We will be with you shortly. Keep on reporting the news.
Oh, no.
We seem to be having some camera difficulties.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that teenager?
Hold on, I was in the middle of a story.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was in the middle of it.
Right.
Sorry. So a new drug causing bizarre and irrational behavior has emerged in South Australia and has led to the death of a man who killed himself by repeatedly running into trees and power poles. There we go. Oh. Oh, I see. alright, my bad. So, yeah, he ran into trees and power poles. The two drug types known as 25B NBOME and 25I NBOME were responsible for the death of the man in the mid-north in March who died from injuries sustained after running into the trees and stuff. You don't believe that?
So hold on, whoa. Wait. Let me get this right. This guy took drugs and ran into a tree repeatedly. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Can you believe
that? I just wanted to make sure I got this straight. That is outrageous.
I know. I wonder if, anyone saw him doing it.
Where's that drug?
So, what are you supposed to do? If you see someone doing that, I feel like instinct would maybe be to help that, or, maybe laugh at first, and then, run and maybe tackle him, but I don't know. You can get sued nowadays.
I'd feel bad for the tree, honestly. If I could, I would move it out of the way if he, ran into it about 10 times.
Tree hugger.
Man, that's weird.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, new definition to tree hugging right there.
Tree slamming?
Yeah, tree slamming. In Lawrence County, did you hear about the teenager who got clotheslined? A guy came up and gave him a running forward for cutting grass on a lawn.
I heard about that. He just got clothesline. No, and then the guy T-bowed.
Yeah, and then
he did the T-bow. I think right after
he walked away.
He killed himself.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that guy ended up killing himself.
Him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a pretty big bomb to drop.
Isn't it?
I guess he got way too much bad publicity and he decided, this is a weird place.
Weird place that we live in.
People are getting clotheslined and taking their own lives.
And there's also people. There's also older people killing each other. Did you hear this story?
No.
92-year-old. Oh, hold on. This is the other story. There's more old people trying to kill. Okay. Elderly man, 94, beaten to death by his roommate, 83, because of his singing. He was a Vietnamese man, and he would sing in Vietnamese song or whatever. And the two men were recovering from hip surgery, and the 83-year-old man McDougal took a wooden rod from the closet and beat him repetitively.
Is this in
a nurse
retirement home?
Yeah, no, it's a recovering thing or something. I don't know.
Center?
So maybe a retiring home. I don't know. But the 83-year-old kept beating him until he was close to being dead.
I laughed.
So
I'm just thinking that how much strength does this 83-year-old guy have to do this?
So then a nurse stopped the attack, but Man Van Gewen was the guy who got killed. He got killed.
Oh my God!
Yeah, from blunt trauma to the head.
I just don't understand where the guy got the strength. What kind of drugs
the anger.
Here?
You should see this guy. He looks like one mean old man.
I bet. I'd be scared just to meet him. I don't know.
Right?
Did you hear about the woman in Utah who's under scrutiny for potty training her kids at a nearby restaurant?
Yeah, that story just is horrifying.
In Lehi? I don't know.
Lehi, maybe?
Well, I don't know. However it's pronounced. It's in Utah. A woman caught a mother potty training her two daughters at the dining room table at a Utah restaurant. It was pretty much, it was Thanksgiving Point Deli in Lehi. I can't even pronounce that if I try. But while she sat down to have lunch, she noticed that this woman and two of her daughters had taken to a booster seat on there. And then about halfway through the meal, she realized that those two daughters were sitting on a potty training seat, not a booster seat.
Oh my God.
A potty training seat. That's ridiculous.
That is. I would be like mortified. I would just be like.
You don't bring your kids to a rated R movie, and you don't potty train your kids in a public restaurant. That's
you don't do that.
Just don't do it. That's
and
it.
You don't. And you don't smear poop in your mom's face.
And you don't smear poop in your mom's from your mother's dog. You don't, as the son, smear your mother's dog's poop in your mom's face. You just
don't do that. And
For
you would
that
know.
Reference,
you would
check our last episode.
Yeah.
You just don't do it.
No, you don't do it. And check this out, too. I was talking about the older gents or whatever. 92-year-old tried to kill his daughter. First with the frying pan, then a pistol, and then a knife. Cops said the Orlando area senior citizen had been charged with the attempted murder. Ooh, thanks. Attempted murder after allegedly trying to kill his daughter 3 times on Thursday.
3 times.
So, yeah. Can you believe that?
That is awkward. Did you hear about the... we could thank our other Mike from the studio for this one. In Warwick, Rhode Island, a long dispute between 2 neighbors has landed them in court over a very foul-mouthed cockatoo.
Oh, I actually...
The 2 neighbors have been in pretty much constant arguments over this because they trained their cockatoo to do nothing but swear at the neighbor.
That is like funny. Unless you're the neighbor.
Yeah, the woman, who was it? Kathleen Melker asserts she was within earshot of the pet Willie, who belongs to Lynn Taylor. And Lynn Taylor tried to get this thrown out of court because it's so ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
And it keeps getting tossed back into court. And it's been a year now, and they're still over a dispute.
Wow, maybe those like parents or neighbors are just like so against swearing.
I mean, maybe they're like born again Christian, like
something, like
something.
I feel like some people would think that was funny, but at the same time, if you're grandma and have the grandchildren over all the time.
Yeah, well, here's what she's trying to sue him for. It's pretty much disturbing the peace. It's animal noise ordinance. She's violating the city's animal noise ordinance.
She probably wants that parrot dead.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't doubt any of that.
Yeah. I think that'd be funny, though.
Yeah.
You want me to say one?
Yeah.
Naked, covered in his own blood. Oh, hold on.
Wait, what?
Oh, my God.
Sorry, you don't start a story like that.
Alright, naked, covered in his own blood.
I guess you do.
And screaming like an ant. Like an ant. This is our news. We start them all different ways.
I guess
A Doylestown man attacked a woman in Holly on Friday and gnawed on her head after breaking into a home and jumping from a second-floor window. State police said Richard Semino Jr., 20, first pulled his car behind the house early Friday morning. Got out of his car, stripped down to his underpants. State police said when the residents at that home awoke, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The guy attempted to break in, and then he fled to a different house, took off his underpants. On the way, broke into that home, which was empty. State police said the guy walked up to the home's second floor, jumped out of the window, and severely injured his arms and legs when he hit the ground.
What?
So,
what was he on? Is
I
that
don't
just
know.
sober?
Yeah, but the guy was like gnawing on her head and stuff and screaming like an animal.
Wow.
So
whatever that guy was on.
Yeah.
Do not pass that over here.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Do not pass that.
Do not pass that. So, I believe someone has a new hockey team.
Yes.
Not only are we starting the new season of Steve's Pizza, but we got the Wingmen coming up.
Oh, the Wingmen?
Yeah, I tried to get the Pimps. They weren't feeling it.
They weren't feeling the Pimps?
They weren't feeling the Pimps. They said PG-13 Wingmen would be a better show. Plus, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is kind of funny, the Wingman.
So what else happened?
What else? A Metro man confined to a wheelchair is accused of sexual assault. You believe that?
A guy rolling around in a wheelchair, sexual assault? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, and apparently it was from, he tried to sexually assault his nurse or something. Like her cleaning lady.
Come on.
But I don't understand how that even works.
I mean, what's his cleaning lady doing, you know? Is that...
He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Uh-huh.
And I don't understand how,
you know what?
I don't know. Maybe he's frustrated.
I'd be a little frustrated if I was paralyzed in a wheelchair. Would you?
Hope you wouldn't do this.
No. I wouldn't play that. I wouldn't play that card. I'd do something else. That's ridiculous.
Oh, she was raped by him. That's what it was.
What? How does that even work? He's paralyzed.
Yeah. I don't know. This story's a little fishy, if you ask me.
Where'd you get this story? Oklahoma City. All right. A Metro man confined to a wheelchair at his northeast Oklahoma City home. A woman claimed she'd run there from a nearby neighborhood after... Oh, okay. Apparently, the guy is paralyzed from the waist down, so it is unusual that this would happen. You know, did she want the publicity? Is she getting the publicity? Probably. Is this story even fishier than the ocean? You bet. That is ridiculous.
It's pretty fishy.
It's more fishy than the sushi bar at Minato. I'm telling you, that's fishy.
That is fishy. That's real fishy.
That's very fishy.
Maybe he's just like Joe from Family Guy. It's just like Jack.
He's just this Jack who's like, come here.
Get over here.
I don't think so. That just sounds like a stretch. Even for him. If you want to run from me, you don't have to go far.
Well, hey.
Alright, anyway, we're not calling that story fake. We're not calling it real. We're going to wait to see what the court decides, alright? Because
we don't make those kind of decisions.
That's why we have our disclaimer as well, because we are entitled to our
yes, absolutely.
To our ideas and our
did you hear about the
political satire, excuse me.
Did you hear about the bank robbery suspect that threw money out the window while he was driving away from the cops? He was in a hot pursuit.
Yeah.
And he just started throwing money out the window, like,
maybe
in Los Angeles.
A music video. It's like throwing money everywhere.
It was like Robin Hood. That's what people were saying. Because he threw it in the hood. He just tossed the money.
Oh, yeah. I
so.
thought you were putting a pun on Robin the Hood. Maybe a bank was in the hood or something. But I guess that even makes more sense. He was taken from the rich and giving it to them.
Yeah, can you believe that?
But probably a lot of poor people had their money in that bank too.
Yeah.
So you're really not doing much. Sorry, buddy.
What happens when you don't lose the money, do you?
No, the bank's usually under insurance, so that'll be alright.
That's good. One more.
One more?
For me, at least.
No, I'm all done.
You are?
Stories. I ran through those
jeez.
Quick.
Ohio woman discovers that her husband was her father.
What?
Yeah.
No, what?
I'm sorry, I didn't even look into it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that messed up?
That is more messed up than the Amish guy who just got convicted guilty of shaving other Amish guys' beards.
He finally got guilty?
He got convicted.
Wow,
he is a convicted felon. And it's a hate crime, apparently, because this Amish man is shaving the beards, which is a huge level of respect for an Amish guy to have the beard. That's why so many of them have it. He, in the middle of the night, was sneaking into their houses and shaving their beards.
How mean is that? That's like cutting people's hair, like...
That's like tagging your friend while he's asleep after partying too hard. You just don't want to do it.
There's some things you don't do.
And if you do, just make sure that you blame someone else.
Here's Shaun White, the Olympic, Olympic snowboarder. And he got beat up.
He got beat up?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think he gave himself a black eye, actually. It was some...
I don't know. I mean, I saw Shaun White in, what was it? Friends with Benefits with Justin Timberlake, and he looked pretty big. It looked like he could take care of himself, but he did look like a trash talker. Maybe he talked some trash to the wrong guy.
Yeah, seriously. But unfortunately, we don't have many other stories.
Wait, let's go. Since we're strapped, we have a little bit of time to go. Let's go to the extensive weather forecast that Brad's going to give us right now.
It is very nice out today.
All right. Well, thanks, Brett. That was a little shorter than I thought. All right. Well, that's the news for today. I'm Art Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
And you stay classy.
You stay classy.
World.
You stay classy, Earth.